Welcome to Jewish Inspirational Stories. We're reading from the book Say Thank You and See Miracles by Rav Arush. Saying thank you for everything. I was in an elevator in Bnei Brak when another person there turned to me and said, "Excuse me, I want to ask for your forgiveness." I always forgive immediately when somebody asks, without even knowing what people say about me. I forgive them and wish them the best. It turned out that the person spoke slander about me. Fine. If that makes him happy, I have no problem with that. Our sages teach that if one person speaks slander about another, the speaker's merits get transferred to the victim, while the victim's transgressions get transferred to the speaker. So if people speak badly about us, it's as if they gave us a check for $1 million, at least. Our sages even said that the great wise men used to send gifts to those who slander them. For some reason, I don't know why, this time I didn't say anything to the person in the elevator. The man started talking and I listened. The reason I want you to forgive me is because I always used to say that it's easy for Rabbi Shalom Arush to say thank you because he's rich, famous, and he has no troubles in life. He lacks nothing in life, so it's easy for him to preach to others about gratitude. But now I heard that you lost your baby granddaughter, Fega Chaya Bat Yoel, in a car accident, and that her parents, your son and daughter-in-law, were almost killed too. I'm so embarrassed. Please forgive me. At Fegi Chana's funeral, I thanked Hashem for the gift of our lovely baby granddaughter for the duration that we had her in our midst. Why am I writing this? No one can know the difficulties, tribulations, and challenges that other people suffer. But a person in this world must live a life of Emunah, knowing that Emunah is the greatest gift Hashem can bestow upon us. Emunah is the sweet life. There is no bad in the world. Hashem is totally good, and everything he does is good. Intrinsically, a person's disadvantages is really an advantage, for it is conducive to humanity. One's disadvantages thrust him or her closer to Hashem. Yet an advantage is liable to be a disadvantage, for strength, wealth, beauty, intelligence, and power frequently inflate a person with arrogance, thus distancing him or her from the Creator. One must not only thank Hashem for life's difficulties, but especially thank Him when those problems and difficulties are resolved. Once a righteous man had a dream. He descended to the upper spiritual realm, and he saw a great hall with much commotion. There seems to be thousands of angels who looked like they were sorting mail. "What's going on here?" he asked. The angel answered, "This is the hall of prayers, where all the requests for salvation come. Here they get sorted and passed on." The man entered a second hall, where there too was a great commotion with myriads of angels at work. After inquiring what was happening, an angel told him, "This is the hall of prayers that were answered, and we're preparing the respective salvations to be delivered to those who prayed for them." The righteous man visited a third hall in his dream. Here there was no commotion, only a few angels quietly working, as if they had all the time in the world. After asking about what was happening in this hall, one of the yearning angels told him, "This is the hall of gratitude, where we sort the expressions of gratitude from those who received salvations. We should have been the busiest department in heaven, but to our dismay, you see what's going on. We're pretty bored and not much to do. Our colleagues who handle the prayers and the screams for salvation are much busier than we are. People down there forgot to say thank you once the pressure goes away. They forgot the most basic principle of ethics, acknowledging a favor and saying thank you. Gratitude is the ultimate purpose of all creation, in both the material and the spiritual realms. Man was created for the purpose of recognizing his Creator and thanking Him. The entire purpose of houses of worship is for people to get together and publicly thank the Creator. In fact, the word for Jew, Yehudi, comes from the word to thank. That's why we should thank Hashem constantly, taking nothing for granted. Our sages tell us, in keeping with the above principle, that the reason man received his powers of speech was to enable him to sing songs of praises and gratitude to Hashem. As such, we do. We are fulfilling the very purpose of our creation. Thanks, and we'll continue tomorrow.